Guys, welcome into my channel, and as promised, this is a sticker DIY video. This first one, I grabbed 2 of these crates. Keep in mind that Dollar Tree does have different size crates, and I always seem to forget that, so I grabbed a ton of crates and then none of them fit. So I really like these little jeweled borders from Dollar Tree, and it doesn't matter what color that you grab because you can paint over these, which that is one thing that I really do like about these, and it kind of gives it a little more like texture and depth and just kind of makes everything look super cute. So I'm using this truffle color. This is by Waverly Chalk Paint, and then you do want to make sure that you kind of paint over the beads a few times. I kind of patted them down a few because I was just getting a lot of white once they were dry, so I had to go back over them a couple times. So once that was done, I did up painting the insides, the bottom, the whole entire thing, but it's really up to you if that's what you want to do. I did have these square beads that I'm going to go ahead and add to the bottoms just to make some little feet and give this a little bit of height. Now, I did not have raffia at the time, and this is just a leftover hula skirt. I've had this for a couple years, but it does come in handy if you cannot find or you don't want to pay the price for raffia. You can grab these around summertime for $1.25 at Dollar Tree. Now, I grabbed some of these little vase fillers or bowl fillers. These are from Dollar General. I love all these pumpkins. They had a ton of different ones, and then I'm just adding them into this so it looks like a little pumpkin patch type stand. This next one, I almost thought I was going to keep it as is and just add some decor or some stickers to this, but I decided to go ahead and rip that bow off and paint the entire thing. I am just using some black chalk paint, and if you are new to my channel or have not heard me talk about this before, I really love the chalk paint from Dollar General. So if you are buy one, it's only $3 instead of paying the like $7.48 for the same size as like Waverly chalk paint. And this goes on really nice, and I just needed to do one coat. Now these little pieces, wood pieces, they are from Hobby Lobby, and I picked them up for under $2. When you can grab the sales, do it. 40%, 60% off. Wait till after the holiday when everything's 80% off. You can't go wrong there. But I am just gluing this thankful right to the bottom of this sign. I don't like to paint some of these wood pieces. I think like black and wood just look really pretty together, so I decided to go ahead and not paint that. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some stickers. Now the stickers you're going to see me use, I had these, I want to say last year or the previous year. These are from Dollar Tree, so if you have any of these laying around, or they do have stickers at Hobby Lobby. So if you don't like the sticker selection at Dollar Tree, you can always grab some from, I don't even know if Dollar General has them, but I know Hobby Lobby has tons of stickers, or Michael's, tons to choose from. And then I'm just adding some pumpkins, and then I did see that when I kind of would start scratching the paint off, I didn't seal this, but if you want to go ahead and seal yours, you can do that just so you don't have a ton of paint coming off, because I did have to touch up a little bit, and I just want to show you guys that I did have to touch up. I was taking the stickers on and off, and it was just peeling the paint right up. Not really sure where this bow came from. I'm sure it was off a piece or something, and I ripped it off and just saved it, because you just never know when you're going to need bows. But it's a burlap bow, and then I just added this raffia bow. The raffia bow is from Hobby Lobby, and then I just kind of doubled them up and layered them just to make this a really cute bow, and I think this turned out adorable. I love these cutting boards, these tiny little cutting boards from Hobby Lobby, $2.49, and then you can get them under $2 when they are on sale. I definitely recommend to grab some of these because you can never go wrong with these. You really don't have to do a ton, or you can just leave them as is, or you can save them for Christmas time. It's really up to you, but I usually see them around fall time. So grab them while they're still there. It's such like a high-end piece for super, super cheap. And then I just obviously added some pumpkins. It's still fall. I'm gonna do a couple more fall videos, and then I think some regular videos down the road, and then probably start Christmas mid-October, I'm thinking. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. But I just added this gingham bow to the top, and I think this is the cutest cutting board. And if you guys have tier trays, this would be great for one of those. Is the simplest craft to do. I grabbed this chalkboard from Dollar Tree and obviously stickers from Dollar Tree. I'm not sure about these if they still have them, but they did have them last year, so I picked them up. Make It Happen, I added to the center, and then just some stickers around this, and it is so cute. I just love this. I ended up putting it next to a picture that I had from a few years ago when we went to like a really fun pumpkin patch, or I don't even know if they're called pumpkin patches anymore, but there was like a ton of farm animals and just really fun things to do. So I think it was like some sort of farm, but obviously you can grab pumpkins. But I think this looks so pretty together, and it's just a couple stickers and a chalkboard. Love these wood planks from Dollar Tree. You get 6 in a pack. For this project, you're actually going to need 7 wood planks, so you will need to pick up 2 packages if you want to make it, and then you'll have some extras. You'll have 5 left over. So I'm just gluing 2 together for the base, and then now I'm gluing 2 to each edge. So I just kind of started out, I wanted to make sure that they were all level, and of course these wood pieces are never 100% the same, but I did just do each side separately, and then obviously you're going to have to reinforce it a little bit because you do have those cracks and crevices along the centers. But once this was put together, you're good to go. You really don't have to reinforce it, but I highly recommend to do it. So I ended up using foam blocks, you're going to see in a second, and it really just kind of held it all together. So you're going to see that you do need to cut these down, and I honestly just used a pair of these scissors. I got these at my local Menards and cut them down. So I don't know where my miter shears are, but if you have those, probably way easier to use them. And then I just kind of sanded down the edges just a little bit just so they weren't so rugged, and then I am just gluing them together. You can kind of tell that the sides aren't perfect, but it works. Now I'm going to go ahead and paint this. I'm just going to be using the color Moss by Waverly Chalk Paint. Once the paint was dry, I did use my Cricut. This is just Cricut Sans font. It says Fresh Flowers. No, this is not a fall craft, but I think it is really cool, and you can use it for fall if you want. You could put fresh picked pumpkins. You could just put pumpkins for sale. You could do whatever you wanted, but I thought this was fun, and it's kind of just something that I wanted to do really quick and just save it for the springtime. I think it would look really cute on like a little shelf or on an end table or a side table, and I did not have any of my Cricut tools, so I was just kind of winging this and rubbing my finger on this instead of like the scraper, and you know, it ended up working in the long run. It was probably faster if I would have had my scraper, but I'm in the process of like organizing and cleaning my craft room right now, so I don't think I can find anything even if I wanted to. These stickers were super cute, and that's kind of why I wanted to do the fresh flowers versus like a pumpkin patch. So you could always use pumpkin stickers, but I wanted to use these really pretty flowers, and I picked these up recently at Dollar Tree. And I don't know if they always have these, but I thought these were so pretty, so I had to use them. I have some floral foam. Now I got mine from a yard sale, and I was so glad that I did. It was like one of those yard sales where they have a ton of wedding stuff left over, and I picked like a ton of this floral foam up for $2. I want to say it was such a steal. I have probably like 10 blocks of this, which I don't use it a lot, but you just never know. I did cut it down, obviously using my sharpest knife I have in the kitchen, and then now I'm just adding just greenery. I found a ton of florals in my basement recently, and I was like, I don't know where these came from, but obviously I wanted to use them for springtime, so I just have like some little roses or tulips. I want to say these are tiny roses, and I want to say all of them came from Michael's possibly. I don't know what kind of flowers they are. I just know that I had them laying around in like a bag, and I decided to go ahead and put them to use. guys, that is it for the video. I hope you loved these fun sticker ideas, and if you did, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, I would love if you stick around and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!